Hey, what's up guys, Lukey here with the gameplay commentary for you guys today / tonight. I've been finishing all my videos like super late at night lately because I'm lazy and save them towards the end of the day or just have shit going on during the day and can't work on them then. Yeah, speaking of which, my band had a gig yesterday and I had just had a busy day. My relatives were in town, and I wasn't free until late at night and I didn't want to rush this video. I wanted to actually put some time in this video, not just making a rushed piece of shit, even though it'll probably just be a piece of shit anyways. But anyways, let's get right into it, guys. Hey. So I wanted to address Man vs. Machine just in general as a game mode. So I think this was the coolest update to this game that I was around for. Maybe just in general the coolest update to the game. It actually didn't turn out to be anything like how I expected it. I expected it to be like, you go and go and go until you die. I didn't expect there to be a finite amount of waves, and I expected you to start out with one weapon, and you have to rank up or buy weapons like fucking Call of Duty fucking Nazi zombies. But despite it being different than what I had anticipated, I really fucking enjoyed it, and so did the whole community. And I remember the night it came out, I was too tired to play, and the update was not going to update because so many people were trying to do it all at once. I just gave up and went to bed. I was like, okay, I'll play it in the morning. I remember waiting 40 minutes and watching the first 48 on fucking TV while waiting. And I waited that whole time, and then I got connection failed after 4 retries after all that time. But that brings us to the question of this video: is Man vs. Machine dying, or is it dead? Now, when I say dead, I use that term loosely. I don't mean that there aren't players that play it still, because I know there definitely are players who still love it and play it, and love Team Fortress 2 for Man vs. Machine. So I'm not saying the game mode is completely dead, but more so that there are significantly less people playing it. It's not getting as much attention from Valve. It's not getting as many YouTube videos and streams relating to it, etc. That kind of dead. So in the Meet Your Match update, we actually saw some bug fixes, most of which I'd never even experienced before. They must have been rare, or maybe I just don't play Man vs. Machine enough to have noticed them. But that tells us that Valve still kind of cares somewhat. They didn't forget that this game mode exists. But the last big update that Man vs. Machine had was November 2013. That is almost 3 years ago. That was the update where they added Manhattan and Rottenburg, and actually also CP Snakewater, which became a very popular Sixes map, so good on you, Valve. The other huge thing about this update is they added the ability to revive players as medic, and also the shield buff. That is very useful. But god, that was 2013, that was so long ago. I remember playing the 2 MVM maps with friends who I don't even talk to anymore. It's also not a very good sign when you look up on YouTube TF2 MVM, and all the videos that come up are super old. They're all basically at least 1 year old, some of them 2 or 3. Also, at the time of making this video, there are no people streaming Man vs. Machine on Twitch. So to bluntly state it, I think Man vs. Machine is dying. It definitely is clear that Valve turned their attention away from Man vs. Machine in order to focus on competitive mode and potential other projects. So for all we know, we could never see another Man vs. Machine update ever. 3 years without a new map is a really big drought. Also, from a trading and cosmetic point of view, unusual weapons are now the new Australium from what it seems. I heard a big conversation between a bunch of people on Vatican City Unusual Trade server about how the people involved in the conversation think that Australian weapons suck in comparison to unusual weapons. I personally disagree. I really like Australian weapons, but it seems that unusual weapons are the new cool thing. When Australian weapons came out, there was so much craze and everyone wanted one. I remember fucking Star uploaded Australian sniper rifle, and a bunch of people accused him of faking the video because he had his map falling on 0, and that made the model different. It made the whole thing gold instead of just parts of it. So that was funny. So final thoughts, I think this is really tragic because this is just such a fun game mode in my opinion. And I feel like even today there just aren't enough maps. I really wish they had added many more maps. There's plenty of really awesome community made ones that they could have easily added, but for some reason they just never did, and because there are like no maps, people just get bored of playing on them. So I'd highly suggest, if you really love Man vs. Machine and are sad that there haven't been any big updates, to check out community made ones in the workshop or Game Banana. I've had loads of fun just hosting a server with like Hamachi or something with a few friends and just having a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of Man vs. Machine and its fate in the comments below if you disagree with me and think that it is strong and striving. And have an awesome day or night, and peace out.
The gun.